Yeah, sounds good. Yo. Yeah? Yeah. What you want for Christmas? You knew you were gonna say that. That's cool. How much money you want though, because depending on how much money you want, it depends. You might have to come after Christmas though, during tax season, because you know that's when I get the big bucks, nephew. Well, what do you gotta find? The last piece for your PC? The last piece for your PC? The last piece for your PC? Ah, okay. Alright. Goes down the thermal paste, CPU, CPU, power supply, hard drive, case, and nothing. It comes It's Ladybug. Hey, Mark, sorry. Not much. I'm joining in the Zoom meeting now. I just completely got sidetracked. I was dealing with the kids real fast. That's my fault. Alright, I'm in here too. Hang on, Mark. Don't hang up. Hello?
You want anything from the store before I check out?
I have a couple more shows, please. But that's it.
I gotta skip it. But if not, I'll go to the store down the street.
That's fine.
Okay.
Alright, I'm on therapy with Mark, so gotta be back. Alright, you too. Bye. Hello? Hey, Mark, can you hear me? Hmm. Ladybug, relax. Ladybug, leave. Knock this shit off. Knock this shit off, baby. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah. Hello? Now you can hear me? Alright, cool. I'm alright. I just been working a lot, that's all.
Did I send you a text about last week?
Yeah, how's everything going?
So she's probably gonna pass it now.
I was hoping I didn't have to hear that one. Like, not like saying in a bad way. I was hoping that that wasn't gonna happen to you. Like, I was really praying and that wasn't gonna happen to you.
Most people figured that that's away from this one.
Yeah, I put two and two together too. The only reason why I put two and two together as fast as I did was because I remember you telling me a week prior, you were saying that if you don't join the Zoom meeting that following week, it was because of a family emergency, and the only family emergency that I could think of off the bat would be your mom, because you told me she was over 100 years old. So I mean,
Yeah, she thought she was going to go last week, so I drove out there as quick as I could. And
yeah.
then she's actually still hanging on, but probably not for much longer. So,
I mean, at least she hung on though, for you to be able to go and see her. at least.
Oh yeah. I would have taken longer, but it was kind of open-ended. We didn't know.
Yeah, that's understandable. That was like it was like that for my girls. It was like that for my wife's grandma. That's understandable.
She will be 101 tomorrow. So,
Wow.
but anyway, I appreciate your good wishes, and I'm back now. It's entirely possible. I mean, I'll be going back to the funeral. I don't know when that will be, but I'll keep you posted.
Okay. Again, I am sorry for what you're going through. That's crazy.
So you've been working a lot.
Yeah, I've been working a lot. I've been pulling a lot of 14-hour shifts and 13-hour shifts.
It's a long time to be in one place.
Yeah. I mean, yesterday we had a power outage yesterday too. So like the whole street went down, like street lights and everything went down yesterday. And that's what honestly that's what our first thought was, but we didn't know what happened. We couldn't figure out what happened either. Like we were asking and nobody knew what happened. The only thing anybody knew was that they couldn't find the source of the power outage. They couldn't find the source of the power outage for over 3 hours. And we were sitting there with no power for 3 hours, and then my supervisor sent the four people home that weren't closing, and then the three people that were closing, one being me, had to stay there until the power turned the fuck back on.
So it's not a danger of beans and everything else.
No, we had to throw all that away, and we threw all that food away, and then once the power came back on at like 8 o'clock. But when the power came back on, we got everything back up and running as fast as we could. We threw away the food that we had cooked, and then we just remade everything over fresh. Yeah, the frozen meat was perfectly fine. Yeah, basically. I mean, it was pretty cool though. We played hide and seek inside and shit. We played hide and seek inside the McDonald's. We were high. We were all high as hell. We sat there. We smoked like 3 blunts, and then we went inside, and we were all bored because there was nothing to do. We cleaned everything. We did everything we needed to do, and then all of a sudden, after doing all that, we smoked. We go back inside, and we started playing hide and seek and shit. We were just bored. And everything else is pretty well. Everything else has been going really good. We've all just been hanging out and just honestly relaxing the last couple of days. And well, besides me going to work and all that, and me actually starting school. So the last couple of days, my school started. So the last couple of days, between the 10th to the 13th, I've been doing school in the morning. So I'll get home from work, I'll come home, I'll relax, like I'll sit down in the room with my sister and my girl for a little bit, we'll watch a movie or two, smoke a couple blunts, and then we'll go lay down. Wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, be in my class for 9, and then make sure my daughter's awake for her school because she started school on Tuesday, and that's honestly really mainly it. School, I took 3 placement tests so far, so
What's that?
the placement tests were alright. Don't get me wrong, they were kind of difficult, but they were alright. And besides that, it's been pretty fun though. I'm trying to help y'all out, freaking assholes. Try to help people out and I get killed. But the placement test, I did a math placement test. I did. You want to do a little bit of this and then on the stove too. Don't worry about the big long pot. I don't care about the big pot. Just the small little dishes on the stove. Your grandmother and grandfather are coming over. You want a haircut? But so at school, I did a math placement test, English placement test, and I did a writing placement test.
Which one was the hardest?
The writing. Honestly, surprisingly, the writing was the hardest. I'm at a level 3 in the math, and I'm at a level 4 in English. But when it came to the writing, I'm at like a level 2.
Do you remember a lot of math?
I mean, kind of, sort of, but like, don't get me wrong, it was tricky as hell too. But like, the math wasn't too bad, but it still had its perks. Still had its perks. It had its times where it got confusing, and then it had its times where it was really easy. But
How many levels are there?
7, I think. I'm not 1,000% sure.
So the placement test will determine what? Which classes you have to take?
Yeah, and as long as I get higher than a 5, they don't. I'm okay. So as long as I get higher than a 5, I'm good. I'm good. 5 or higher technically, but they said they rather you get a point higher than a 5. So,
You're under 5 for these tests, right?
well, yeah, but that's where the training comes in. That's where the actual schooling comes in on September 23rd to November 8th to help me get to where I need to be so I can get my certificate and start working.
How's things with family?
Things with the family are actually pretty good. My wife just went to go and she went to CHD, I believe, to get a psychiatrist. I'm not sure.
It's a CHD?
They wouldn't. She tried to go to BHN first, and she was gonna ask for you because it was gonna be because she wanted somebody at least like you, or if not, you or somebody, if not you, somebody close to you. You know what I mean? So she wanted to go to BHN, but they didn't accept her insurance, so she had to go to CHD.
Okay. I wouldn't have been able to see her anyway.
I I mean, technically not really, because what she would have been talking to you about probably wouldn't have anything to do with me. Well, for the most part, as of lately, wouldn't have anything to do with me.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You're both confidential, so if either of you wanted to talk about